Welcome back to Who Died Today USA channel. In the past few days, we have received somber news about the passing of extraordinary talents. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Additionally, we will recap the stars we have recently lost. Before we begin, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you.
Did that with was Johnny Mathis, Chances Are. And I probably just...
Our next story honors a voice that shaped a generation of music lovers, the unmistakable Jed the Fish, a true pioneer of modern rock radio. Before we begin, we'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite memory of listening to Jed the Fish on KROQ? Tell us in the comments. We know his voice meant a lot to so many. Jed the Fish, born Edwin Jed Fish. Gould III passed away peacefully at age 69 on April 14, 2025. The cause was lung cancer, a diagnosis he had received only recently. Yet even in the face of that challenge, his wit and spirit never faded. He first joined KROQ FM in 1978, back when the Pasadena station was still finding its identity. With his sharp humor, fearless music choices, and infectious laugh, Jed helped transform KROQ into a powerhouse of alternative and punk music. His afternoon drive show became essential listening, introducing listeners to artists like Depeche Mode, The Smiths, and Green Day, long before they hit mainstream radio. His passion for breaking new music was legendary. His Catch of the Day segment gave countless bands their first moment in the spotlight. He wasn't afraid to challenge expectations, famously cutting off Basket Case mid-lyric on air, shouting "no" in a moment that became KROQ lore. Over the years, Jed earned national honors, including Billboard's Modern Rock Personality of the Year. He also hosted the syndicated countdown Out of Order, and even appeared in films like Surf 2 and Mayor of the Sunset Strip. Later in life, he explored visual art, expanding his creativity in new directions. More than a DJ, Jed the Fish was a cultural curator, a sonic storyteller, and a friend in the background of everyday life. His laugh, his voice, and his love for music will never be forgotten. What did Jed the Fish mean to you? Let us know below, and help us celebrate the legacy of a true original.
Well, it's true, you're out, but that account's mine. Or fuck.
Nikki Cat wasn't your typical Hollywood star. He was the kind of actor who lived in the shadows of the spotlight, not because he lacked talent, but because he made every supporting role unforgettable. With a fiery intensity and razor-sharp timing, Cat gave voice to characters most actors would shy away from. And in doing so, he left a lasting mark on American film and television. Born in May 1970 in South Dakota, Nikki began acting as a child, appearing in shows like Chips and Fantasy Island. But it was in adulthood that he truly came into his own. From his iconic role as the wild-eyed Clint Bruno in Dazed and Confused, to his unpredictable teacher Harry Sennett in Boston Public, Cat brought a raw honesty to every performance. He was fearless, the kind of actor who made scenes crackle with energy and uncertainty. Directors like Richard Linklater, Christopher Nolan, and Steven Soderbergh regularly called on him, knowing he could deliver performances that were edgy, layered, and real. "He's absolutely fearless," Soderbergh once said. "No idea is too outrageous. He'll try anything." On April 8, 2025, Nicky Cat passed away at the age of 54. The cause, confirmed by his family and the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office, was suicide. Though his journey ended far too soon, Cat's legacy lives on through the bold, unforgettable characters he brought to life. He was, in every sense, an actor's actor, someone who pushed boundaries, took risks, and made even the smallest roles feel monumental.
Palace, Prince Andrew holds auditions for Fergie's replacement.
Tony Slattery, the beloved British actor and comedian best known for his quick wit and infectious personality, passed away at the age of 65 on January 14, 2025. Slattery was widely recognized for his appearances on Whose Line Is It Anyway? And his significant roles in British comedy. Born in 1959, he was a contemporary of Emma Thompson, Hugh Laurie, and Stephen Fry, having met them at Cambridge University, where he honed his comedy skills as part of the Cambridge Footlights. Slattery's career was marked by his notable roles in television and film, including Peter's Friends, 1992, alongside his Cambridge peers. He was also recognized for his role in The Crying Game, 1989, and his Olivier Award-nominated performance in Neville's Island. However, it was his regular appearances on Whose Line Is It Anyway? That truly endeared him to audiences. Slattery's improvisational comedy and sharp humor made him a fan favorite on the Channel 4 series. Despite his professional success, Slattery struggled with personal challenges, including bipolar disorder and addiction. His battles with mental health and substance abuse were well known to those close to him, and he had taken a semi-reclusive stance in his later years. However, in recent months, Slattery had been working on a comeback, planning to return to the stage and continue performing, a testament to his resilience and passion for comedy. Slattery passed away after suffering a heart attack on January 14, 2025. His family and friends, including his close friend Helen Lederer, mourn his loss deeply, remembering him as a brilliant comedian and a kind, generous soul. His legacy lives on in the laughter and joy he brought to so many throughout his career. We want to hear from you. How did Tony Slattery's work impact you? What are your favorite memories of his performances? Please share your thoughts in the comments below.
With this corpuscle to see if I can survive the chair. Is that it?
Exactly.
Burn it when you get to heaven, will you tell my...
A cherished figure in the world of film and television has passed away at the age of 92. Bruce Glover, the talented actor known for his unforgettable performances in classics like Diamonds Are Forever and Chinatown, left a lasting mark on Hollywood that will endure through his iconic roles and heartfelt connections to family and colleagues. Born in Chicago on May 2, 1932, Bruce's career spanned decades, beginning on Broadway in the 1960s, where he shared the stage with legends such as Bette Davis and Anne Bancroft in The Night of the Iguana and Mother Courage and Her Children. His passion for acting blossomed after his service in the U.S. Army during the Korean War, and he soon became a sought-after talent in both theater and film. On the silver screen, he became famous for his portrayal of the sinister Mr. Wint in the 1971 James Bond classic Diamonds Are Forever, and later as Duffy in Chinatown, 1974, alongside Jack Nicholson and Faye Dunaway. His versatility also shone in roles in The Thomas Crown Affair, 1968, Hard Times, 1975, and Ghost World, 2001. While his professional accomplishments were significant, Bruce's true legacy lies in the love and support he gave to his family, especially his son, actor Crispin Glover. The bond between father and son was unbreakable, and it's clear that Bruce's kindness and wisdom extended beyond his film roles. Bruce's passing marks the end of an era for many fans, but his work, his impact on the industry, and his family's love for him will continue to resonate for generations to come. His memory will forever live on in the stories he helped tell and the hearts of those who knew him. Alice Tan Ridley, a powerhouse performer with an unwavering passion for music, captured hearts with her soulful voice and infectious spirit. Best known for her viral performances in New York City's subway stations, Alice found national fame when she auditioned for America's Got Talent in 2010. Her stunning rendition of At Last moved audiences and judges alike, marking a significant chapter in her life. Ridley had long been a fixture in the city's vibrant music scene, from the subways to Harlem's famed Cotton Club, captivating commuters and music lovers for years. Born in Lumpkin, Georgia, Alice moved to New York in 1971, where she dedicated herself to teaching special needs children while nurturing her love for music. She performed for years as a busker in the subway, singing classic songs like I Will Always Love You and I Will Survive, until her big break came later in life. Her appearance on America's Got Talent propelled her to national recognition, and her deep, heartfelt performances resonated with people across the country. But Alice's journey wasn't without struggle. She faced challenges as a single mother, raising her daughter, actress Gabourey Sidibe, and balancing her music career. Alice found solace in her art, and despite health issues that led her to retire in 2018, she never lost her drive to share her music with the world. Alice Tan Ridley passed away on March 25, 2025, at the age of 72. While her health had declined in recent years, her legacy remains in the hearts of those who were touched by her music. Alice's voice and passion will forever live on through the music she shared and the people she inspired.
We hope you have enjoyed the show.
Breaking news. Paul McCartney, one of the most iconic figures in music history, continues to captivate audiences with his incredible talent and unshakable resilience. From his time with the Beatles to his solo success, McCartney's influence on the music world is immeasurable. But beyond his musical achievements, McCartney's life is a testament to perseverance, overcoming health challenges, and maintaining an unwavering passion for his craft. What's next for this legendary musician? Let's dive into McCartney's incredible journey, the health challenges he's faced, and his ever-evolving career. Born on June 18, 1942, in Liverpool, England, Paul McCartney became one of the founding members of the Beatles, the band that forever changed the face of music. McCartney's melodic bass lines, harmonies, and iconic songwriting helped shape the band's sound and brought forth some of the most beloved songs of all time. Hits like Hey Jude, Let It Be, and Yesterday solidified McCartney's place in the pantheon of rock legends. Even after the Beatles disbanded in 1970, McCartney's career continued to soar. He formed the band Wings, releasing a string of successful albums, including Band on the Run and Live and Let Die. These records confirmed that McCartney's musical genius didn't stop with the end of the Beatles era. His ability to adapt and innovate has kept him relevant and beloved by fans around the world for more than 5 decades. Despite his success, McCartney's journey hasn't been without its difficulties. The breakup of the Beatles in 1970 was not only a professional blow, but a personal one as well. McCartney struggled to find his footing in the shadow of his former bandmates and their monumental legacy. However, through determination and creative energy, McCartney began building his own path, one that would eventually be as legendary as the band that made him famous. His personal life has also seen its share of hardships. In 1998, McCartney lost his wife, Linda McCartney, to breast cancer. Her death left an emotional void, and McCartney took a step back from the public eye to mourn and recover. Yet, despite this overwhelming loss, McCartney's resilience saw him return to music with even more vigor. He continued to create and perform, making sure Linda's legacy lived on in his work. McCartney's health has been a topic of concern for fans over the years. He faced a viral infection in 1990 that affected his vocal cords, sparking fears that he might never be able to sing again. But McCartney defied the odds, and after a period of rest and recovery, he returned to the stage, his voice as powerful as ever. More recently, McCartney has faced the natural challenges that come with aging. However, he's been open about his commitment to staying healthy, both physically and mentally. A lifelong vegetarian, McCartney credits his plant-based diet for helping him maintain good health. Alongside his diet, he practices yoga and stays active by swimming and cycling, ensuring he remains fit enough to keep touring the world. In interviews, McCartney has spoken about the importance of mental health and how staying focused on his music and staying active have helped him maintain both his physical health and mental clarity. This holistic approach to his health has allowed McCartney to keep performing at an extraordinary level, even as he gets older. McCartney's ongoing career. What's next? Despite being in his 80s, McCartney shows no signs of slowing down. In 2022, he released his highly successful album McCartney 3, showcasing his musical range and proving that his creativity remains as fresh as ever. Fans were ecstatic, as the album highlighted McCartney's ability to experiment with new sounds while staying true to his roots. It was a statement that McCartney wasn't just resting on his legacy, but still pushing the boundaries of music. And McCartney isn't just making music, he's also a philanthropist, dedicating time and resources to numerous charitable causes. His work advocating for animal rights, environmental sustainability, and social justice continues to inspire those around him. McCartney's legacy extends far beyond his music as he uses his platform to promote positive change in the world. But what's next for McCartney? Fans are eagerly awaiting new releases, and of course, his continued performances. With his latest tours, including his Got Back tour in 2024, McCartney proves that age is no barrier to his passion. His concerts are a celebration of his vast catalog of hits, and they show that McCartney's energy and enthusiasm are as powerful as ever. McCartney's energy and determination are no accident. He is deeply committed to maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Aside from his vegetarian diet and fitness regimen, McCartney has always maintained a positive mindset. He credits his longevity and vitality to his unwavering love for music and his constant drive to create. As McCartney continues to perform, fans worldwide eagerly await his next steps. Whether it's a new album, a collaboration with other musicians, or another legendary performance, McCartney's influence on music will endure for generations to come. Now we want to hear from you. What's your favorite Paul McCartney memory? Whether it's a Beatles classic, a Wings anthem, or a solo hit, McCartney's music has touched generations. How has his career and resilience inspired you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. As McCartney continues to make his mark on music, we celebrate his unmatched legacy. If his incredible journey has inspired you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more updates on the life and career of one of the greatest musicians of all time. What do you think lies ahead for Paul McCartney? Let's continue to honor this living legend together. Michael Preece, a veteran director and script supervisor, has passed away at the age of 88. He died on February 27, 2025, at his Brentwood home in Los Angeles due to heart failure, as confirmed by his daughter, Gretchen Preece Newman, wife of two-time Oscar-winning musician Randy Newman. Preece had an illustrious career, directing numerous episodes of popular TV series including Dallas, Walker, Texas Ranger, and Hunter. His work on Dallas earned him particular acclaim, having directed 62 episodes and the 1997 reunion telefilm War of the Ewings. His other television credits included The Bionic Woman, Fantasy Island, T.J. Hooker, MacGyver, Seventh Heaven, and many more. Preece's directorial style was especially notable for its effortless collaboration with actors like Larry Hagman, making the process of shooting Dallas seem almost director-proof due to the cast's strong understanding of their characters. Born Michael Conway Preece on September 15, 1936 in Los Angeles, He was the son of Thelma Preece, founder of the Script Clerks Guild, and Harold Preece, a cigarette and cigar salesman. He began his career in 1955 as a set continuity worker and quickly progressed to script supervisor. His notable work in films included Mutiny on the Bounty, 1962, True Grit, 1969, The Getaway, 1972, and The Paper Chase, 1973, before transitioning to directing in 1975 with The Streets of San Francisco. Preece also had a brief stint as a feature film director, including The Prizefighter, 1979, and Beretta's Island, 1993, though he remained mostly known for his television work. He was a longtime employee of Lorimar Productions, which produced Dallas and Walker, Texas Ranger. He is survived by his daughter, son Gary, and grandchildren, including notable son-in-law Randy Newman. His work and contributions to the television industry continue to leave a lasting legacy. How has Tony Etz's incredible career shaped the television world, and what moments of his legacy have had the most impact on you? Let's take a moment to reflect on his life and career, a journey that touched countless people in the entertainment industry and beyond. Tony Etz, who passed away at 64 on March 10, 2025, after a brave battle with cancer, was a force in the entertainment world for over 3 decades. He began his career in television, where he made significant contributions as an executive producer, notably on shows like Lost, Grey's Anatomy, Big Little Lies, and House. His deep love for storytelling and his dedication to the craft led to a successful tenure as an agent at Creative Artists Agency, CAA, where he played a crucial role in representing some of the most prominent names in the industry. Before becoming a prominent figure in television, Etz earned his master's degree from the University of Iowa and co-authored Off Hollywood Movies, A Film Lover's Guide. His academic background and passion for the arts helped him navigate the entertainment industry with both vision and compassion. Beyond his professional achievements, Etz was a devoted husband to Nancy Axelrod, a fellow agent, and a loving father to his son Alex. He had a zest for life, enjoying travel, music, and supporting his beloved Chicago Cubs and Los Angeles Lakers. Tony Etz's legacy will live on through his work and the many lives he touched. His memory serves as a reminder of the importance of passion, dedication, and kindness. How did Tony's work influence you? Share your thoughts and celebrate the life of this extraordinary individual.
You want to go crazy? Okay. Let me explain. Let me explain. You see a lot of crazy things.
Lenny Schultz, the wild and energetic comedian known for his prop-heavy madcap performances, has passed away at the age of 91. Schultz was a master of physical comedy, using a variety of props and sound effects in his act, which made him a standout figure in the 1970s and 80s comedy scene. His comedic style, full of absurdity and chaotic humor, was often compared to other famous zanies like Jonathan Winters and Sid Caesar. Known for his rapid-fire pace, Lenny's act left audiences amazed and often laughing uncontrollably, with fans frequently shouting, "Go crazy, Lenny," as he performed. Schultz's career took off in the late 60s when he began performing at popular comedy clubs like the Improv and Catch a Rising Star. His appearances on The Tonight Show and Laugh-In further solidified his place in comedy history. Despite his success in comedy, Schultz also worked as a high school gym teacher, maintaining a dual career for many years, teaching by day and performing at night. His quirky routines often involved humorous sound effects, visual gags, and outlandish antics, such as a cockfight routine between a Russian and Japanese chicken and playing a banana as a violin. In the 1970s, he appeared on shows like Ball 4 and Laugh-In, and later continued to perform into the 1990s and 2000s, though he semi-retired in his later years. His influence reached beyond comedy, with comedians like Robin Williams and Gallagher citing him as an inspiration. Schultz's legacy is remembered for his boundless energy, unique style, and contribution to the world of comedy. Carole D'Andrea, the beloved actress best known for her role as Velma in West Side Story, has passed away at 87. Her journey in the arts began in the 1950s when she made a mark in the theater world. Dandrea originated the role of Velma in the 1957 Broadway production of West Side Story before reprising the role in the iconic 1961 film adaptation. This role, a significant part of her career, showcased her incredible talent and dedication to her craft. She also played Dainty June in Gypsy on Broadway in 1959 and continued to build a strong reputation in the entertainment world. In her later years, D'Andrea found fulfillment in teaching and mentoring future actors, even conducting online classes during the pandemic. She dedicated herself to nurturing young talent until her passing. Despite her success, D'Andrea faced many personal struggles. She stepped away from acting in the 1980s to focus on raising her 3 daughters with her then-husband, actor Robert Morse. D'Andrea's commitment to family and her role as a mother remained central throughout her life. On March 11, 2025, D'Andrea passed away peacefully at home from heart failure. On the same day, she celebrated her 44th year of sobriety, a milestone she cherished deeply. Her daughters, Andrea Doven, Robin Morse, and Hilary Morse, paid tribute to their mother with an emotional statement, reflecting on her courage, grace, and the deep love she showed them. Carole D'Andrea's legacy lives on through her performances, her influence as a teacher, and the love she imparted to those around her. She is survived by her daughters, grandchildren, and a host of loving friends and family. Roy Ayers, a pioneering figure in jazz funk and neo-soul music, passed away at the age of 84 on March 4, 2025, in New York City after a long illness. His family shared the sad news on his social media, honoring his life and legacy. Born on September 10, 1940 in Los Angeles, Ayres grew up in a musically rich family. His mother was a school teacher and piano instructor, while his father was a trombonist. Ayres started his musical journey in high school and released his debut album West Coast Vibes in 1963. His influence and innovative style led to the formation of Roy Ayers Ubiquity, with whom he released many influential tracks, including the iconic Everybody Loves the Sunshine, 1976. Ayers' impact on the genre of neo-soul is immense, with artists like Erykah Badu, Kendrick Lamar, Kanye West, and Mary J. Blige sampling his music. He is often referred to as the godfather of neo-soul for his ability to blend jazz, funk, and soul, creating a sound that resonates across generations. His collaborations, including with Tyler, The Creator, and The Roots, helped shape the sound of modern soul music. Despite his health complications in recent years, Ayres continued to perform until 2023, when he had to cancel his farewell tour due to health reasons. His family has requested privacy during this time, but a celebration of his life and legacy will follow. Roy Ayers leaves behind an indelible legacy in music, inspiring countless artists and listeners with his unique sound and contributions to the evolution of soul and jazz.
It just doesn't make it any easier for me to leave him now.
Do you remember seeing Barbara Allen, the talented actress who captivated audiences with her warmth, vulnerability, and unforgettable performances? Born on July 12, 1946, in Reading, Pennsylvania, Allen made her mark in Hollywood with roles that displayed her deep empathy and range. She was most famous for her portrayal of Jenny Pendleton on The Waltons, where she played a love interest to Richard Thomas's John Boy in the 1970s. Her chemistry with Thomas and her performance in 2 episodes of the iconic show earned her a lasting place in the hearts of fans. Beyond the Waltons, Allen also starred in several notable films, including You'll Like My Mother, 1972, and Billy Two Hats, 1974, alongside Gregory Peck. In addition to her acting career, she made a remarkable contribution behind the scenes. In 1978, she became one of the first women to co-write a screenplay for the TV series Beretta. Her versatility and creativity were celebrated by those who worked with her, making her a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. Despite her success on screen, Allen's life took a different path after stepping away from acting in the 1990s. She turned her attention to politics, advocating for causes like those of Cesar Chavez and the United Farm Workers. Her dedication to making a difference was as strong as her passion for acting. On March 31, 2025, Cian Barbara Allen passed away after a long battle with Alzheimer's disease at the age of 78. She is remembered not only for her incredible work on screen, but also for her kind spirit and contributions to the arts and her community. Her legacy lives on through her work, her family, and the generations she inspired. Brian James, the pioneering guitarist and founding member of the iconic punk band The Damned, passed away on March 6, 2025, at the age of 70. James was a key figure in the development of the British punk rock scene and is best remembered for writing the first-ever British punk single, New Rose, which was released in 1976, just weeks before the Sex Pistols' infamous Anarchy in the UK. Born in Hammersmith, London, in February 1955, James started his musical journey with the proto-punk band London SS, alongside future Clash member Mick Jones. In 1976, he formed The Damned with singer Dave Vanian, bassist Captain Sensible, and drummer Rat Scabies. The band quickly made waves with their debut album Damned, 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 1977, which featured James's blistering guitar work and his vision for a punk revolution. His work as the primary songwriter on this album earned him lasting recognition as one of the godfathers of punk. After leaving The Damned following the release of their second album, Music for Pleasure, James went on to form the group Lords of the New Church, which released 3 albums in the 1980s. Throughout his career, he collaborated with legendary artists like Iggy Pop and Stuart Copeland, further cementing his legacy in the world of punk rock. James was also known for his reunion performances with The Damned, including the band's UK tour in 2022. His influence on the punk rock genre and his contributions to its early sound are irreplaceable. He is survived by his wife Minna and their son, Charlie. James's passing was shared by his family, who expressed sadness over the loss of one of the true pioneers of music. Fans and fellow musicians, including bandmate Captain Sensible, paid tribute to his vision and contributions to music. His death marks the end of an era for punk music, leaving behind a legacy that shaped the sound of generations to come.
Angst, despair, death. Is it theoretical? A critique?
Mel Bachner, the pioneering conceptual artist whose innovative use of language transformed the world of contemporary art, passed away on February 12, 2025, at the age of 84. His wife, Lisbeth Morano, confirmed that his death resulted from complications following a fall. Known for his exploration of language, mathematics, and perception, Bachner's work spanned several decades and reshaped how we view the relationship between words and visual art. Born in Pittsburgh in 1940, Bachner's journey into the art world began early. As a child, he was drawn to art and began studying at Carnegie Mellon University, later making his way to New York City. Bachner's career as an artist took off in the 1960s when he began to experiment with text and conceptual frameworks, asking viewers to engage with language not merely as a tool for communication, but as the subject itself. His groundbreaking 1966 exhibition, Working Drawings and Other Visible Things on Paper, not necessarily meant to be viewed as art, became a hallmark of the conceptual art movement, challenging the very definition of art. Throughout his career, Bachner's work was celebrated for its cerebral yet visually engaging nature. From his famous thesaurus paintings, which explored synonyms and language's inherent contradictions, to his poignant piece, The Joys of Yiddish, Bachner's art always challenged the boundaries of language, politics, and perception. In the 2010s, his works began to address deep themes like anti-Semitism and the power of language in shaping society. Bachner's work continues to influence artists and scholars worldwide. His legacy as a conceptual artist who explored language, abstraction, and the human experience is cemented in the art world, and his contributions will resonate for generations to come.
I ever amounted to anything in the history of Hill Valley.
Yeah, well, history is going to change.
And 1985 is not.
Breaking news. From time-traveling teenager to fearless Parkinson's advocate, Michael J. Fox's journey is far more than just a Hollywood tale. But behind the fame, what does it truly take to keep showing up with hope when your body keeps breaking down? Let's take a closer look at one of the most beloved figures in American pop culture, Michael J. Fox. Known for his quick wit, infectious smile, and unforgettable roles, Fox became a household name in the 1980s. But it is his real-life courage, not his characters, that has truly defined him over the past 3 decades. Michael J. Fox was born in May 1961 in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. He began acting at a young age, but it was his portrayal of Marty McFly in Back to the Future that turned him into a global icon. With charisma to spare and impeccable comedic timing, he also starred in the sitcom Family Ties, earning 3 Emmy Awards and a Golden Globe. In the late 1990s, he found further success with Spin City, solidifying his status as one of the most versatile actors of his generation. Yet in 1991, at the age of 29, and still in the prime of his career, Fox received a diagnosis that would change everything: Parkinson's disease. For years, he kept the diagnosis private, quietly continuing to work while navigating a rapidly changing physical reality. In 1998, he made the bold decision to go public. It was not just a personal revelation, it was a cultural turning point. By 2000, he had launched the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research, which has since raised nearly $2 billion to fund groundbreaking studies. In 2023, that work paid off in a way no one saw coming. The foundation helped identify a biomarker for Parkinson's, a discovery that could allow for earlier detection and more effective treatment strategies. It was one of the few times I cried about what we were doing, Fox recalled. It was a big break and a great moment. On January 4, 2025, in recognition of his unparalleled contributions both on-screen and off, President Joe Biden awarded Michael J. Fox the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest civilian honor in the United States. Standing in the East Room of the White House, surrounded by his family, Fox accepted the medal not just for himself, but for every individual and family touched by Parkinson's disease. On behalf of the 1 million or so people living with Parkinson's and the millions more who love them, he wrote later, I am proud and honored to accept this award. No doubt I get the most attention in the PD community, but this is our fight. And this level of recognition is a great boost. What makes Fox's story so resonant is not just the battles he has faced, but how he has faced them, with humor, humility, and unshakable optimism. Despite increasing mobility challenges and speech difficulties, he continues to appear at events, raise awareness, and serve as a living symbol of what perseverance looks like. In interviews, he has spoken openly about the day-to-day realities of living with Parkinson's, admitting that it is getting harder, but never once hinting at giving up. "I still believe with all my heart we will eliminate Parkinson's disease," he said, "and all who have joined in the fight will have played a part in the victory." Fox has never let adversity define him. If anything, it has sharpened his sense of purpose. He maintains his famously dry sense of humor and often jokes about his physical stumbles with the same ease he once used to deliver sitcom punchlines. He believes that laughter is not just medicine, it is survival, and even as the disease progresses, Fox remains a beacon of strength. He once said that going public with his diagnosis was one of the proudest decisions of his life, not because of the attention it brought him, but because of the doors it opened for research, conversation, and connection. For those who grew up watching him skateboard through time or outsmart political opponents in City Hall, Michael J. Fox will always be a hero. But for millions of others, patients, caregivers, scientists, and families, he is something even more rare, a symbol of unrelenting hope in the face of slow-moving, unpredictable struggle. So, how do you define courage? Is it flying a DeLorean through time? Or is it showing up every day, even when your body is fighting you? Michael J. Fox has done both, and in doing so, he has shown us that true legacy is not about fame or fortune, but the impact we make when we decide to keep going. What does Michael J. Fox's journey mean to you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this story has moved you, consider sharing it with someone who could use a little hope today. Because just like Michael reminds us, where there's hope, there is always a future.